It's been over 20 years since Weird Al released a movie, and today he just released his new film, Weird, the Al Yankovic Story. The accordion has very much so been at the butt end of jokes in music for the last several decades, and with the upcoming release of this film, will it get worse?
Whether or not you think Weird Al contributed to the rise or the demise of the accordion depends upon your sense of humor.
In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you my perspective as a modern-day accordionist and what this could mean for the accordion community. And some of the answers might shock you. There's been a lot of hype surrounding Weird Al's new movie since they released the trailer, and it's very exciting as an accordionist to see the accordion being brought to the mainstream media and, American pop culture. And the accordion was the most popular instrument in America. And the 40s, 50s, and 60s, it was booming. There was door-to-door salesmen selling accordions. Rock and roll came around, the Beatles, Elvis, and the new generation took to the guitar. This was kind of a blow for the accordion, and as the years progressed, it kind of just fizzled out. So Weird Al came along and started doing parody covers, and it was this kind of thing that gave the accordion this new perspective. But as an accordionist today, I still kind of feel that lasting stigma. I know that at my first open mic that I went to, I'm walking up with my accordion and you can hear the snickers in the background and people are laughing, and that kind of stinks because the accordion is very much so this beautiful instrument that is still very much accepted worldwide. I'm very much so pro-accordionist, not necessarily like a professional accordionist, but I'm very much so for the instrument. I'm very much a promoter of the instrument. I've developed learning tools for the accordion that can help beginners get started with it. And for me, I want to share that with people and invite as many new people as I can into this community, because the community to me has been amazing. We kind of share this unspoken love for one another, and it's really cool to be a part of. So a little bit about myself. My name is Denny Krembliss, and I am an accordionist that goes by Squeeze and Thanks. I am kind of similar to Weird Al in a sense. Not so much with the comedy aspect of making parodies, but I'm a filmmaker, and I use my background in filmmaking to elevate the accordion and make it current and relevant and fun. I kind of make these cover videos and I copy them and I dress up as the artist, and it's very similar to what Weird Al does, but it's in a different light. What I hope to do is, inspire more people to find the joy that I find in the instrument, because it really is this amazing thing. So I'm going to be diving into the trailer. I haven't watched the trailer yet, so you guys are going to see my reaction in real time, but I am going to have to speed this up a little bit so I don't get hit with copyright issues. This is the trailer.
Put it in. I'm tired of people thinking I'm some kind of joke.
Your dad and I agreed it will be best if you just stop being who you are and doing the things you love.
My whole life, all I wanted.
I'm afraid we found your son at a polka party.
Is to make up new words to a song that already exists.
Oh, well, you should do that then.
I definitely have heard, some of his songs growing up. I haven't been the biggest Weird Al fan. It's something that, never really sat with me. No personal reasons, but it was one of those things that, it was very much so, the kids on the bus would sing these songs. I definitely remember hearing some of my friends, sing this on the bus, but I never was a big Weird Al fan. So I'm, approaching this from very much so a new person's perspective. I know a little bit about him, but I've never really consumed his stuff too much.
My little hungry one, open up a package of my banana.
That is impressive that Daniel Radcliffe was, able to learn the accordion. Of course, this is a big undertaking, not only having to play Weird Al, which is a very different role for him. He can do drama, he can do comedy. He's very capable of this, but this had to have been a huge undertaking, having to learn the accordion, because the accordion is not the most easy instrument to pick up and learn.
Dude, I've got chills.
Every once in a great while, I can spot a talent that I know is the future of music. Charles, we gotta find...
Is that? I think that's Dwight from The Office. Perfect casting decision with that.
a stage name, Al Yankovic. It's long, it's hard to pronounce. So I'm just gonna throw this out there. Weird Al Yankovic. I love it.
It's too long to say Al Yankovic. Let's call him Weird Al Yankovic. That makes it easier.
Weird Al is taking the world by storm.
Do I know you?
Madonna, I was wondering if you were going to do a parody of my song, Like a Virgin.
I'm curious, is that song autobiographical?
Yes. Except for the fact that I've had a lot of sex.
So this is definitely an exaggerated story of Weird Al's life. A biopic is a kind of a larger-than-life type of film that, it touches on the truisms of his life, but also, exaggerates some of the other things. But man, this is actually really good. I'm really enjoying this.
Name one creative genius that doesn't have a checkered past involving alcohol
Huffin' Madison.
and drugs. I think Madonna's a bad influence on you. What? No offense. I'm a train wreck. My parents wrote me off. I pushed away my band. You're all just a bunch of normals. I'm the weird one. You gotta take care of yourself. I saw in you something special. An artist with something to give to the world. In front of all the billions of people watching around the world right now, all I want to say is be as weird as you want to be.
Is it weird that I actually have goosebumps right now? I definitely have goosebumps right now. This is actually really, really riveting. I'm actually super excited to watch this.
You will never find true happiness, so you can truly accept who you are.
Amen to that. Amen to that. I've definitely, as an accordionist, I've really grown into myself as a human being, sharing my instrument and my gifts with the world. So, amen to that. I definitely feel like, as an accordionist, a lot of us are closet cases. We don't share our music publicly. And as someone who's been super afraid to get on stage and do it, I highly suggest that you share your instrument with your friends, your family, go out busking, do an open mic. You will have the time of your life.
Thank you. Oh, Al, you can't smoke in here. I totally deserve that.
All right, so a lot of the concerns that I had with this being like something that makes the accordion more weird than it is, the director of this, he did an amazing job with everything I've seen so far, but it is really cool to see his career, embodied in this film. Even though it is a little bit larger than life, it shows the hustle, and I can definitely appreciate that. So I'm super excited to get into the film. I'm going to pop it up on the big screen and watch it all the way through, and I'll share with you my reaction after I finish watching it. I'm actually super, super excited. That was insane. I seriously enjoyed every second of it. There was moments where I was laughing hard, like belly laughing. Like when the accordion salesman came through and the father started beating up the salesman, that had me dying because it just kept going on and on and on. And I love that type of humor, like just beating it to the ground and just, taking a joke and taking it as far as you can take it. I love that. The polka party where they're all gathered around listening to accordion records. You hear them talking about some of the bigger artists of the time, like Myron Florin, and it's cool to see, classic accordion culture being brought to the mainstream and being brought to a new generation like this. It's really It's really awesome. Like during the polka party, they're passing the accordion around and Weird Al's like, no, I don't want to do it. You know, there's subtle drug references, which it's funny. It really is funny to see the style of humor that they used for this film. There were so many aspects of the film that were really incredible. The cinematography was gorgeous. They shot this all on anamorphic lenses. Anamorphic lenses give you that stretched background where it almost kind of looks like a painting. It's very subtle, but you know, to the trained eye, it really looks far more pleasant than spherical lenses, so that was a great touch. I love that. What else? We had the fight scene. The fight scene was an amazing choreographed piece that it really just took this film and there was so many boxes being checked with everything. You know, it was a comedy, but there was also dramatic scenes. There was a love story with Madonna. It was a biography. It was even a coming of age. This film was very dynamic, and to see Daniel Radcliffe play it like he did, it was insane. He learned the accordion. There was definitely some shots where you can see he's doing the right things, and you know, there were just moments, but he had to learn those moments, and that's not easy. So hats off to him for that. That was really cool. All in all, I think this is an amazing installment for the growth of the accordion. I have a very unique story regarding Weird Al. Back about 2 or 3 years ago, before everything went crazy in the world, I got the chance to see him live at Art Park, and I brought my accordion with me and played out in front as everybody walked in. I wanted to meet him. I had a sign trying to get his attention, and it didn't work out, but I actually snuck into the backstage area. I didn't have a pass with me. I snuck back there and I got to meet him for like 5 seconds, and then I got kicked out. Well, I actually made it back, and I'm meeting Weird Al right now.
All right.
What's up, homie?
Very
How
cool.
you doing?
I have some stuff for you.
We'll do it on the signing line.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Do you have a pass?
Yeah.
No, hey, this guy's out of here.
I got kicked out, and it kind of sucked. You know, the security guards were pretty rough with me, and Al didn't do anything. He just kind of let it happen, and I shouldn't have been there. I was in the wrong, and but I had my accordion on with me. I really wish, you know, he would have stood up for me and been like, no, he's one of us. Like, let him stay. Like, that would have been awesome, but I was in the wrong. So, Al, if you are watching this, my apologies for putting you in an uncomfortable situation. I was in the wrong, and I do apologize. But if you ever do want to connect, I am going to be doing a accordion podcast this upcoming year. So I would love to have you as a guest. It would be very cool to connect with you and just talk shop. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button, comment down below, let me know what your thoughts are of the film, what your thoughts are of this perspective. It's very much so a different perspective of things, but being an accordionist, it's very near and dear to my heart. So if you guys want to check out some of my other accordion videos, I'll leave a link right here. And I really appreciate you sticking around to the end. So yeah, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd love to have you be a part of this journey. And I will see you in the next video.